Good afternoon. Today we are going to look at the third person singular pronunciation for the simple present verbs, that is s. Before we start, let's talk about what the simple present verbs are. In English, simple present verbs are used for everyday activities and routines. Usually the spelling of the verb doesn't change. So for example, I say brush, I brush my teeth. Brush is the base form. We don't change the spelling. Okay. However, if the verb follows a third person singular noun, such as he, she, Jack, it, etc., then an s, es, or an ies is added. For example, verb plus s, he reads. Verb plus es, he brushes his teeth. Verb plus ies, she studies. The pronunciation and spelling change depending on the last sound the verb has. There are three different pronunciations. The first one is s, as in picks, z, as in moves, and z, as in finishes. Let's explore these different pronunciations and when they occur more. Okay, so before we start, let's talk about voiced versus voiceless sounds. So what is a voiced sound? Some sounds cause your throat to move. If you put your fingers on your throat right here and you say b, g, d, v, m, n, and then all the vowels, you can feel your throat vibrate. You can feel your throat move. Let's see. B, g, d, v, m, n. Okay? Voiceless sounds. These are sounds that don't cause your throat to move. Again, put your fingers on your throat right here and say p, k, t, f. Did you notice your throat didn't vibrate? Okay, so voiced sounds make your throat vibrate. B, g, d, v, m, n. And voiceless sounds don't make your throat vibrate, such as p, k, t, f. Now, if the verb ends with a voiced sound, then z is used for s. For example, hug. Here g is voiced, g, g. So we pronounce s as a z, as in hugs. Okay. Go. Here o is voiced. So we pronounce es as a z, goes. Okay, then we have move. Okay, the last sound in move is not E is silent. The V is the last sound, move. So we pronounce the S as a Z, moves. Then we have study. The last sound is a E, so we pronounce the IES as studies. And then we have drive. And again, like move, the last sound is a V. The E is silent, so we say drives. Again, if the verb, on the other hand, if the verb ends with a voiceless sound, then we use S for S, or a S sound for S. So for example, mop, p, p, the P is voiceless, so we say mops, the S is a S. Then we have pick, pick, the K is voiceless, k, k, pick, k, so the S is a S sound, picks. Then we have get, t, t. The T is voiceless, so we say gets. Then we have stuff. The F is voiceless, so we say stuffs. And then we have, again, another K, speak. K, k. The K is voiceless, so we say speaks. Okay? So we use z when the verb ends with a voiced sound, and we use s when the verb ends with a voiceless sound. Now, let's talk about is. This is the third pronunciation for s for the third person singular. So, if the verb ends with a s, a z, or a sh, or a ch, or an x sound, then the s will have an is sound. So, for example, we say ss, pass. Okay, we say passes. We add es, and this es is pronounced with the is. He passes his test. Then we have quiz. So we add es, and the es sounds like a is. Quiz. She quizzes us. Then we have finish. Okay, we have sh, we add es. Okay, and the es is pronounced as a is. She finishes her work. Then we have teach, we have ch, so we add es, and the es is pronounced as a is. He teaches a class. And then we have fix. Again, we have x, so we add es, and this es is pronounced as is. She fixes teeth. So let's review. Pass, passes. Quiz, quizzes. Finish, finishes. Teach, teaches. Fix, fixes. Okay, let's do a quick summary. Remember, if the verb ends with a voiced sound, then z is used for s. Z, hugs. If the verb ends with a voiceless sound, then s is used for s. Ask, asks. If the regular verb ends with a s, z, ch, sh, ch, or x sound, then s will be used. Then the es will have an is sound, such as watches. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, please email me, and I look forward to seeing you in class.